everyone, this is the look I'm going to be filming for you guys today. I'm using only Catrice products besides the mascara. The mascara is a Maybeline mascara. Just a small disclaimer, these are all testers. I did receive them from the company to try out, and these are my honest opinions. Some of the products I've used I really like, some of the products I haven't. You'll just have to see the video to figure out which ones are which. I hope you enjoy it. I've just applied the Even Skin Tone foundation from Catrice. It's in a little tester bottle, that's why it's so stripy. And now I'm just going to blend it out. I'm not actually quite sure what the color is. I'm thinking it's the lightest one they have in their range. It's also quite yellow based, but we'll make it work. I am spreading this out with clean fingers because I just want to actually see what the coverage is of this foundation, and then I'm going to go over with a clean blending brush and just buff the foundation in. It's actually not bad considering I'm actually very pale. It suits me quite well. A little bit more yellow toned than I'm used to, especially considering my ears. But I'll just put some foundation on there, that should be fine. It's a nice foundation, but it would be better for oily skin. Because let me just zoom in horribly. I'm not quite sure if you can see, but it's settling into dry skin areas. Though that could be because of the application. I usually prefer using a beauty blender, and I know this also needs to be done with a beauty blender. I'm going to use the liquid Camouflage concealer in 010 Porcellain, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes and just in the inner corners and wherever I need some more coverage. Yes, these foundations and concealers definitely need a beauty blender instead of a brush for my skin type. But besides that, they smell quite nice. And they do have pretty good coverage. I'm just pressing the product in instead of spreading it out more. And then I'm going to set it with some powder. This is the Skin Finish Compact Powder in 010 Vanilla as well. And I'm just going to be using my MAC 217 brush and set the concealer underneath my eyes and in my T-zone where necessary. I'm actually quite liking the finish. As you can see, it matches my neckline pretty well. Onto eyes, I'm using the Catrice Prime and Fine eyeshadow base. And it comes with a little wand, which you can actually use to apply. But I prefer just putting some on roughly and then spreading it out evenly with my fingertips. It's got a nice smooth consistency. It's not too watery like some others that I've tried that take a while to set. It's a little bit tacky, so you will have to put some powder over this before you put your eyeshadow on. So I'm going to be setting it with the same powder I used earlier for under my eyes. Just a very light dusting all over the lid. Now I'm going to be using the Catrice Absolute Eye Color Quatro. I'm not actually sure what the name is, it's the nude ones. And I am going to be starting off with the peachy color. And using the same brush that I just applied the powder on, I'm going to sweep it over the lid into the crease. It is a very light color, almost not noticeable, with quite a bit of shimmer in it. And then I'm going to go on to this medium brown, which I am going to use in the crease of the eye, and then just in window wiper motions apply it. Just keep blending. I'm slowly building this color up because it's actually really nice. I just do not want a lot of it in one go. I'm going to finish it off with the darker color, just slightly tapping it in and then tapping off the excess powder and just putting it on the outer corner and working that up into the crease line, whatever's left on the brush. And just blending very well. To round off the look, I'm going to be using a little angled flat brush with the dark brown, and I'm just going to press the powder into my lash line. To create the illusion of fuller lashes and liner. I'm using what was left of the eyeshadow on this brush, and I'm just going underneath the outer third of the eye, just to add a little bit of shadow. Using the last color, the very, very light shade, I am going to be using my clean finger. I'm going to be using my clean finger and just applying it onto the middle of the eyelid for a pop. And with a clean pencil brush, I'm just going to apply some on the inner corner of my eyes. And under my brow bone. To complete the eyes, I am going to be using my Maybeline Great Lash Mascara, and I am just going to give it a nice coat to finish it off. I am just brushing my eyebrows into shape. I'm not actually going to do anything to them. I am thinking they're pretty much okay. What am I using for blush? Using the Illuminating blush in 040 from Catrice. It's got a darker side and a lighter side. I'm actually just going to sweep right over that. Not a lot of product is coming off. Let's keep sweeping. Okay, I've got like this much product on. Starting from the apples of my cheeks, I am just going to apply that in circular motions going upwards. It is a stunning color, however the payoff is lacking. I need to use a lot of product to get the color that I would like. And then just using the lighter side, okay, let's see. I am going to be using another color. I'm going to be using Defining Blush in Rosewood Forest. Oops, luckily I caught that. I am going to be using my, I don't even know what this is. I'm thinking MAC 100 brush. Oh well, it's a little gorgeous brush that I always use for contouring. Okay, that is a strong colour payoff. And not at all what I was hoping for. Oh well, I can work with this. Now to fix that mistake, I'm simply just going to go over it with some more foundation. In the areas I did not want the blush, I had actually thought it would be a lesser payoff, like the previous blush that I used, and then it went and surprised me. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Not a big deal. So now whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just going to blend in the new foundation. So this is actually a really good blush with a really nice payoff. You need very little of this one. This is the defining blush. For the finishing touch, I am just going to be using two different things. You can actually use them on their own. This is one of my favorites to use. This is what it swatches. This one's also quite nice on its own, but it's extremely lightly coloured. It's extremely lightly coloured. So I actually prefer wearing that one, but let's mix them. You can see it does actually give quite a lot of colour. Now these things smell like vanilla. They are so yummy. I've got a purple one, and the purple one's my favourite go-to for whenever I go out and I can't actually look in the mirror. I just swipe and go because it's amazing. It gives a light purple colour. But this is a very nice lip gloss. Lip gloss? I'm not sure. And this one smells like cotton candy. My Real Techniques brush, back into the eyeshadow palette, into the lightest colour. And I'm just going to get that all over my brush and then put that on my cheekbones and bring it up into a C shape. It gives a really nice subtle highlight. I love it when you can use products for more than just one thing. What I did is I had to blend out this eyeshadow a bit more with a blending brush. I did that just with whatever was on here. And this is my finished look using only Catrice products. This is the finished look using only Catrice products. I am actually very chuffed with it. I would love to hear your guys' opinions. Do you like the products? Do you like the video? What more would you like to see? And I hope you guys have a great day further. Bye!